Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to new video. This is our plan for next 2 months. Pause the video, or I might upload this image on the community tab, as you can see every Wednesday and Saturday same time as always. Be there or be square. Like me, leave a like, subscribe and enjoy the video. 19 Roast me hard, I'm bored. You look like a gay version of Mike from Stranger Things. Your boyfriend definitely has a wife and kids. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, female version. I bet your personality is a great contraceptive. No, you're not special. Higher maintenance than a 1973 Fiat. Ain't no way you are 19. You like a middle-age, single mom of 10 cats who always wants to talk to the manager. A head the size of a watermelon on a giraffe's neck. When you say bored, you're probably talking about your chest. You're the kind of person who can't contribute anything to a conversation. Looks like you've got about 3 extra vertebrae in your neck. You already posted yourself a while back, then got salty at some of the comments. Just stop embarrassing yourself, LMAO. You look like a 45 years old woman I used to have a thing with. Now I'm not sure if she looked young or you look old. Probably a bit of both. Your surgeon did an awesome job, my guy. Your makeup is great. You look like an extra in Michael Jackson's Thriller music video. 21. Let's see how this goes. The new face of Ozempic. Kind looks like SpongeBob without water. You don't need us to roast you. You need us to roast a chicken and send it to you. Eat something. I didn't know Beetlejuice had a sister. Don't invite her in. She can't enter your house unless you invite her. Once you have though, she can come and go as she pleases. That on you. You look old enough to be your own mother. Food's so nice, you always taste it twice. If you delete this now, your Amish community may allow you to return. In all seriousness, there's nothing wrong with your physical appearance, but I'm driven to comment on the fact that you look so terribly sad. If you're not in some kind of therapy, please do that. You seem very concerned about your physical attractiveness, but that's really not an issue. 19. Roast me, I need motivation. Jiggly Elish. I don't know what everyone is talking about. I don't think you are a bad looking guy. Jesus, you're supposed to turn into your mum in another 20 years. I mean, you'd think a look in the mirror would be enough. Does Seth Green do your voice acting? I would tell a pair it's U-shaped. If your eyes get half an inch closer, it'll make nuclear fission. I normally like roasted potatoes, but this one just looks off. I was having a hard time explaining to my dad why they're putting litter boxes in school bathrooms until I showed him this. He said he fully understands now. Shut up, Meg. With all those closed mouth expressions, I bet his teeth are his biggest insecurity, so perhaps we should focus in on that. This is the only time I've had a legitimate difficult time getting through the pictures. Roast me, please and thank you. If I were a girl, I'd preemptively pepper spray you. Every one of your facial features looks embarrassed to be there. Which one of Brad and Angelina's kids are you? If Uber Eats delivery drivers morph their faces together. Osama bin lonely. You look like a guy who constantly says bro while trying to get my attention from your cell phone stand in the mall. With a peanut head like that, it's no surprise you love to get roasted. You'd have a full beard if you stopped using your microphone to record podcasts that nobody listens to. You're the dude that still shows up to high school parties. I can already smell your cologne. How do you order your Drac Noir? By the case or pallet? 23. Always wanted to do this, so give your best. Hobbies include breastfeeding small villages in Venezuela. You know it's bad when all of your Reddit posts are just attempts at getting attention. This roast is too easy. Those tatars are low-hanging fruit. There is no filter nor camera angle that can hide the fact that you're shaped like McDonald's grimace. I'll bet you can crack walnuts with your bare hands. Just save us all the trouble and go ahead and post your link. Big tatars to help distract from big belly. Iceberg. Below the horizon you're massive. I bet Greenpeace rush to the beach every time you go there. You know you're going to turn 60 one day, and those tatas are going to look like cantaloupe, stuffed in the bottom of a very long soccer sock. The last time someone went down on you, they asked you if you liked it, and heard an echo. Welp, we obviously know the only things you have to offer. Too bad that'll start sagging shortly, if it hasn't already. Your poor back. 26. I love a good Sunday roast. As you can tell, do your worst. So that's what Porky Pig is doing nowadays. You look like a lima bean. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Man's lost the genetic lottery. I didn't know Mr. Potato Head was on the spectrum. Just scrolling through the pictures I started laughing, because I knew this was going to be brutal. I think I finally destroyed what was left of my ego. Help me test that hypothesis. It'll be fun. Make it devastating. Clowns are actually hired based on tryouts, so this application isn't going to get you anywhere. Nice makeup. How did you apply it? Paint by numbers. You ask to be roasted, and then feel the need to respond to every comment. It's why all your friends find you insufferable, but it's now too far along in the relationship to say anything about it. Proof that if you put eyeshadow on a pig, it's still a pig. 18. Just asked a girl that I've been dreaming about for more than 3 years out. She said no. She's just waiting for your eyebrows and mustache to connect. Give it 6 months. Brow working overtime, while that one eye napping on the clock. Come on man, sisters don't count. Try asking out men. Women clearly are not working out for you. Even in your dreams you get rejected. Take that as a sign that you need to work on yourself first, then maybe you'll realize you will never get a girl. Did she tell you no by handing you a restraining order? If you talk the way you write, using parenthetical sentences and asides, making it hard for anyone to understand your main point, she probably didn't understand you were asking her out. She still would shut you down though. Female. I'm turning 19 in 2 days. Break down my birthday excitement. What does your hairdresser do for a living? You have a baby face, which is not inherently a bad thing, but paired with your 54-year-old lady hair, it does give off a certain sewer rat vibe. Your face looks like it's constantly refusing to belong to any hair type. 19. I write fanfic and wear glasses that don't fit right. 19. LMAO, you already look old enough to transition into grandpa from the movie Up. Sad from P Turtle with a mullet. I can't even imagine what your patriarchy word count is. What am I looking at? Glasses are designed to be worn on the face. Feel like your barber did all the roasting any of us could ever do. Jesus. 1980s Stephen King. Evidence that the gene pool is becoming the gene puddle. 27. Had a really rough few months looking to laugh it all off. Roast me, let's see what you got. You look like you have achieved diamond level status at Planned Parenthood. My favorite photo of you is the one with your face covered. I just had a rough few months looking at your pics for 3 seconds. That bike will never go fast enough for you to escape your problems for long enough. You look like you've had a rough few years. Do us a favor and leave the helmet on. 20. Electrical engineering student, occasional camp counselor, help me undo all the progress therapy's done for me. What in the Tiger King Taylor Swift looking herpes is this? Meanwhile, at a hormone therapy clinical trial in Texas. If I saw you in public I'd assume you were transitioning, but for the life of me, I wouldn't be able to tell you which way. You look like if Barb and Billy from Stranger Things had a kid. Those birthing hips. You look like someone tried to draw a person, but they are not good at drawing. After the first pic, I thought it couldn't get worse. I was very wrong. There is no way anybody approved you to be a camp counselor. Surprisingly, the mustache makes you look even more like a woman. So this is what you get when you take both estrogen and testosterone together at the same time. Question answered. You're the exact type of person that, when I look at your pictures, I wonder, what the hell is wrong with people these days? Turning 30 today, do your worst. My first thought was this pic screams high maintenance, then I checked out your posts. Holy, was I right? Your face screams foot model. You look like the kind of woman who would yell at their significant other if they sneezed wrong. It looks like those were 30 very hard years. If you go missing, no one will know who to look for with all those filters. I'm getting Bunny Boiler vibes. I'd be scared to date you just in case. There isn't much we can say that will be any worse than what the next 5 years has in store for you. If all else fails, you could always get a job modeling socks on the radio. Be honest, how many times have you actually turned 30? Turn off the filter and show us. Jesus, did you already get plastic surgery? You look like a surprised catfish. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you Wednesday. Bye.